Kashmiri language is very sweet. You can express everything. For me, I can express everything, love, anger, in my language. It is so beautiful. Every word has two meanings. My language is, for me, it's beyond this world. It's very sweet, beautiful, and it has given me so much name. So I like it most.
Shamim Devazad, the foremost Kashmiri singer, fears for her mother tongue. In Indian-administered Kashmir, it has no official status. It's not even used in primary schools.
They have to study in Urdu, Hindi, and English. Yeah, that's true. Not in their own language. Because when I was kid, I used to go to school. We also used to have here Urdu and Hindi and English, not Kashmiri.
The canteen at the University of Kashmir in Srinagar, the only place on the Indian side of the ceasefire line where Kashmiri is taught and studied. Dr. Muhammad Aslam, an academic at the university, is not happy at the language's neglect.
No, I'm not at all. Because so far it is only the spoken language in the valley. No attempts have so far been made to make it either the official language or even the language of the schools. It's only taught at the university level where we have courses, but it is not taught anywhere in the Valley of Kashmir.
A radio transmission in Kashmiri on the other side of the line in Pakistan's part of Kashmir. But here too the language has no official status, it's not used in schools, and there are no newspapers in Kashmiri. Altaf Andrabi, head of Kashmiri broadcast at Muzaffarabad, has started his own literary journal in Kashmiri in an attempt to keep the language alive.
We should try for its survival, to express our ideas to our next generation. My mother gave me first lorry in this language. I love this language.
In Pakistan-administered Kashmir, there are no university courses in the language. There is at Lahore nearby, but the external examiner, Shaukat Jan, says the students would have done better to stay at home.
Unfortunately, when I marked their answer books, it was a miserable and I failed all of them because it was not up to the standard.
You failed all the students?
All the students.
Every single one?
Every single one.
Because their Kashmiri was bad?
That very, very bad. Very, very bad.
The problem with such exacting standards is that sometimes even those closest to you can't live up to them. Younger Kashmiris are turning away from the language, among them Shaukat Jan's own daughter, Ruhi.
I can say it's my father's language, but I don't think so it's my language. Most of the time, but in fact, all the time, my friends are speaking in Urdu, but just my parents, my father and my mother, were talking in Kashmiri. I am able to talk in Kashmiri, but not with everyone. Just with my parents, my father and my mother. When my grandparents was alive, then there is Kashmiri in our home. But the time they died, both of them last year, then most of the time we talk in Urdu.
Vatnuk mute mohabbat. Ish nadar setha che amapuz. Hubi watan jagir setha.
The elegance of the language is beyond question. Kashmiri lives on in the poetry, the music and the folklore. It's still widely spoken in the villages of the Kashmir Valley, but without more official support for how much longer?
Yeli posh nulan hosh dalan, zakhman noon juzan kahtrawan, ya diwan Kashmir setha.